Hello, friends. I think you all are preparing for the pattern as an exam. So, here I am today to talk about what to do one day before exam. Well, so I would suggest practice drafting. Practice the complete skeleton of Form 2. Practice writing sentences for field of invention, background section, concluding sections of background, and starting sentences for describing various embodiments, sentences linking first independent claim with an embodiment of innovation or invention. Learn few case studies. So these case studies are well-known case studies and they have been asked in previous exams. So please learn those. What to learn there is like you should know the case study pertains to which sections? I mean, what was the landmark judgment and how it impacts the understanding of the section? So that is a crust. So when the question is being asked, you should be able to write uh, pertaining to which sections and it brought about clarity about which part of the patent act. Please write section numbers, rule, form, phase as applicable in exam and underline them. So when you're writing in exams, do mention sections, rules, form, phase, whatever the case may be, and try to underline them with your pen. And try to attempt all the questions. Even if you cannot write whole answers, try to mention relevant sections in proper context. So, for example, if you're attempting to write question 1 and you think that you have been writing for a long time, so leave some space after that so that you can add more sentences, jump to attempt second questions. Again, you can come back. And if you see that time is short and you are not able to write entire sentences in a good story way, just write according to section days and these are the conditions and this is your recommendation. So but please write section numbers as applicable. There may be 2 3 different scenarios while answering the questions. You may write all different scenarios or you may write 1 or 2 scenarios, but in all the cases do write section numbers, rule, form, fees there. Before going to exam, write at least write sections, rule, form, fees, timeline, as you know, at least once in short sentences in very brief way. Section 1 is this, section 2 is this, section 3, section 4, section 20, section 21. Or you can just repeat yourself, memorize them, what are beneath, what is one level down in the sections, how which section is related to which rules and which form, which fees. Just write once, or you may just memorize, or you may recall them once. Do carry analog watch with you so that I'm not sure if your exam center will allow a digital watch to carry inside the hall, but they will allow you to carry analog watch with you. That is very important to track the time. Judge yourself how many questions are there and per question how much time you require. For example, if we have 10 questions and 10 minutes, it means 1 minute per question. So if you cannot answer one question in 1 minute, jump to next question. Otherwise, you may end up answering one question in 2 minutes and then you may have to leave one question unattended. So logic behind here is like if you take 10 marks question and if you write all the answers correct, you may not get 10, but if it is If you attempt 2 questions, you may get 10 marks. Something like this is logic I use while writing my exams. It sometimes is true, it works. So I would suggest that try to attempt as many questions. So divide your time. Do not panic. I mean, if something goes wrong, do not panic there. I mean, if you're not able to answer some question, do not panic. Take a deep breath and don't look here and there what others are writing. I mean, you may think that this person is writing too much and you're not able to recall, you're not able to write, you may get frustrated. So just sit there silently, take a deep breath and relax. Try to attempt another questions and come back to these questions and don't panic. I mean, if you get in panic stage, our brain does not work and we cannot recall the subject matter. Have confidence. This is the most important factor which boosts the recall process and boost the memory. And finally, tell yourself that you're going to qualify this exam before going to bed tonight and tomorrow at least 10 times. So all the best. Thank you very much for subscribing to this channel and watching the videos. I hope these videos help you and you all qualify the exam. All the best. I could not cover many things there, but I think you are smart enough and you understand the things. I just thought to share some last minute advice to you. Thank you very much.